Welcome back to Geeks Wargaming and welcome to our latest 40k battle report. Today we see the might of the Deathwatch clash against the hordes of the Orks. Deathwatch have been sent to this very desolate and remote planet to secure a relic. So today's mission we are doing Relic. It is Dawn of War deployment. The relic is slap bang in the middle of the battlefield. The Deathwatch coming down from the skies. HQ and Warlord for the Orks today. I'm taking my War Boss. He comes equipped with a Power Claw and is on his bike. His Warlord trait is Brutal but Cunning, so he can re-roll one fail to hit or one fail to wound roll per turn. Next HQ choice, I am taking my Pain Boy. Again, comes on a bike and has a Grot Orderly, allowing me to re-roll one failed Feel No Pain roll. Into troops, I'm taking a 12 boys squad. All of these are upgraded to Ard boys. In here, the boss has a Power Claw and there is a big shooter, and they will be riding around in a truck. Exactly the same loadout for the second troop choice. The difference is this truck has the Wrecking Ball and has boarding planks. Third troop choice is a squad of shooters. In here there is a rocket launcher and the Knob has a big chopper. These guys will be foot slogging it today, which is not always good for Orks. Fourth troop choice, I'm taking a Gretchen squad. In here there is a Ruth Hound. So these guys will be sitting at the back of the battlefield or running up to get me an objective, hopefully. Into elites, I'm taking a 5 Knob squad. In here there are 2 big choppers and a Power Claw. Next elite, I am taking my Knobs on bikes. In here there are 4 Power Claws, 1 big chopper and then 3 normal weapons. These will be joining the Warlord and the Pain Boy today. Next elite choice, and new for my Ork army, it is my Mega Knobs, and these are equipped with their Flamers and their Power Claws, lovingly painted up by Raven's Blade painting for me, and these guys will be in an open top battle wagon. Into heavy support, I'm taking my second battle wagon, 3 big shooters and a zap gun. I'm also taking a 10-man squad of looters. In here there is a mech with a custom Mega Blaster. And then finally I'm taking 3 killer cans, all equipped with custom Mega Blasters and then the close combat saws. So that is my 2,000 points of Orky goodness taking on the Deathwatch. HQ and Warlord for the Deathwatch today. We have Watchmaster Dave. He has a Guardian Spear. His Warlord trait is Vigilance Incarnate, so it gives them a change of mission tactics. That should be interesting to see what that all does. Next HQ choice is Chaplain Michel. He's French. He comes as stock. So this guy's as standard. Troops, we have a veteran squad all equipped with Stalker pattern bolt guns. Next troop choice, we have a veteran squad. In here there are shotguns, 2 frag cannons. The Watch Sergeant has a chainsword and a bolter. And these guys will be arriving on the battlefield in their drop pod. So we have another veteran squad. In here there are 3 frag cannons and then the rest are equipped with shotguns. And again, they'll be arriving on the battlefield in their drop pod. Again, another squad of veterans. In here there are 2 frag cannons and then 3 equipped with chainswords and bolters. And the Watch Sergeant has a storm shield. Into elites, we've got a Vanguard squad. These all come as stock. There's 2 Thunderhammers with Storm Shields and 2 with Lightning Claws. And the Watch Sergeant here, we've decided to call Robin. So I'm hoping he dies first. Fast attack, we have got a 3rd drop pod. There will be people in here. Second fast attack choice, we've got a 4-man bike squad, all equipped with power weapons. And the one guy that hasn't got a power weapon has melter bombs. Exactly the same loadout for the 3rd squad of fast attack. We also have a formation in play with the Deathwatch today, and the formation is the Furore Kill Team. In this squad there are 4 frag cannons, 2 shotguns. There's also a Terminator with an assault cannon and a level 2 Librarian. His psychic powers are being drawn from Biomancy, and he has Iron Arm and Enfeeble, and these guys will be in that drop pod that was empty from the fast attack slot. And that is the 2,000 points of Deathwatch, hopefully pushing back the Ork hordes. So the Deathwatch bikes, both squads are on the left-hand flank of the battlefield looking at coming up. and getting in towards that relic. We next have the troop choice out up on the fuel depot, looking again at moving up towards that relic. That relic is going to be a meat grinder. I think that is where everybody's going to be going. The Watchmaster Dave is here with the Vanguard vets ready to move up again. Jetpacks, they're going to be moving quite quick. We also have the veterans with the nasty bolters up on top of the building looking across the open battlefield. For the Orks, the looters are hunkered down inside the Fortress of Redemption, looking at putting their shots across this battlefield, hopefully doing quite a lot of damage. In front of them we have the Killer Cans, Custom Mega Blasters, AP2 weapons, always nice. We also have the first truck and the second truck towards the centre of the battlefield, looking at moving up, probably 18 inches, 12 inches in the first turn. Battle wagon with the knobs inside, looking at supporting them. We've got the Grots. A bit difficult to know what to do with Grots during the mission of Relic, but, you know, they'll probably just go up and annoy Death Guard as much as possible. Next, we have the battle wagon with the mega knobs in. Again, not really sure where to deploy these. I've put them here, but they're going to be moving up the battlefield quite quickly and then hopefully jumping out in turn 2. And then the bikes. The Ork bikers are all hidden away underneath the landing platform, ready to zoom across and counter the Deathwatch as they move up. It is Deathwatch to go first, unless the Orks can seize, which I do. Everything of the Ork army has now started its rampage across the battlefield. The bikes are out from the security of the landing platform, all of them looking at laying down shots, as many as we can get into the opposition bikes. Mega knobs have come up, armor 14 on the front of the battle wagons pointing forward. Next, the two trucks have gone their full 12 inches in the movement phase up onto the relic. Come at me, bro, kind of time. Battle wagons there to support them with the knobs in. Gretchen, yeah, they've kind of moved forward a little bit just to do something, I'm not sure. And then obviously the Killer Cans have moved up. Looters have stayed still. So Killer Cans and the Looters will be opening up. Battle wagon will be as well. So the first thing that open up will be the Dakka guns on the front of my bikes. I've targeted the Deathwatch bikes that are here. So my Dakka guns are Strength 5, AP 5, and they're Assault 3 though, and they're twin linked. And it's an 18-inch range, and I've got 4 of them in range. So I need 5 and 6s to hit, because I'm an Ork player, but I get a reroll. So 5 and 6s, it's not too bad. So I've got 5 hits to start with, and then with my reroll, I get another 1. So, Strength 5 of the gun versus Toughness 5 of the bike. So I'm wounding on 4s. And we have only 3 wounds. So, now Tom needs to save these. Yes. What's your armour save? 3 up?
3 up.
3 ups. All saved.
Oh, no,
no, that's a 1. Oh, come on, Games Workshop. So the next thing I'm going to open up is with the Zap gun off the battle wagon. But it has gone 12, so I need a 6 to hit. No, of course not. So we've opened up with the big shooters from the trucks over here. Managed to get 1 hit, no wounds. Big shooter from the battle wagon, missed completely. Custom Mega Blasters, only 1 was in range of the veteran squad on top of the building, but I missed. So the next is the looters all the way down here. So these are Strength 7, AP 4 weapons, but they are heavy D3. So I've already rolled the dice and I rolled a 5. So I get 3 shots each and there's 9 of them. I need 5 and 6s to hit. I have a handful of dice ready to go. 5 and 6s. I think there's a few. I got 10 hits. Now I need 2s to wound. Haha, there's a few 1s. So Tom now needs to make his AP3 armour 7 times. They are
2 dead.
2 dead. So the result of that shooting phase, we've got 1 dead Deathwatch biker down here. They have passed their leadership, and the only other thing to die was 2 from the veteran squad up here, and again they have passed their leadership. There's going to be no assault from the Orks in their first turn. Let's head over to Deathwatch. So the Deathwatch have now moved up. Drop pods screaming in from the sky, looking at reinforcing the Emperor's position on this battlefield. So first the drop pods has come in right by the looters at the back of the battlefield. It did scatter, it almost went off, but Tom got a little bit lucky. So, flamers, 3 of them. looking at opening it up and the back of the battle wagon and clipping a killer can. They flame twice. So, well, the battle wagon's open topped and there's 5 knobs in there. So, yippee, that should be fun. Dave and his squad have all moved up towards the Relic. Then they haven't ran or anything, so they might do in the movement phase. I don't know if they're going to go into assault just yet. We'll have to wait and see. Over here, both bike squads have moved around looking at the Ork bikers. But before any of that happens with the bikes, the second of the drop pods are in with the Furo kill team. Again, 4 flamers, shotguns, aiming at the bikes. They're looking at thinning out these bikes, really. And I don't blame them. They are a little bit of a Death Star. So we've got bikes, dirty flamers, all into the Orks. So the veterans on top of the building opened up at the looters all the way down there, managing to kill off the mech. Cover saves galore. Some good rolling for me. Managed to save the rest of them. Down here, Watchmaster Dave opened up at the truck, taken off a hull point. They were also opened up at by the squad here. No damage done. Cover saves everywhere. And the only other thing that we've done off camera was the drop pod opened up at the Gretchen, killing off 1. Poor little guy. So now we're going to open up with the flamers at the bikes, and the bikes have got enfeeble on them because of what happened in the psychic phase. So yay, that really helps. So there's 32 bikes being covered by these flamers. So Tom only needs 2s and 6s are rend. We're going to have to roll these dice quite a few times.
So first 11.
First 11. Oh, there's a 1.
There's 2 1s.
2 1s out of all of that, but no 6s.
Rends.
So next part of this is 32. We've done 11, so this is 11 more. 1 1.
3 1s.
3 1s this turn. Oh, we've got a 6. Two 6s. So we've got 2 rends. 15 wounds so far with 10 more dice to roll. So here we go. This is the last part of the hits. There's another 1. No more 6s though. So the 2 rends I get my feel no pain for my pain boy. So these are 5 ups. I get a 6 and a 2. So one of those guys has taken a wound. The war boss is the closest. So I am going to look out Sir that, which I do. So the wound goes on to one of the closest knobs. So I've done the lookout Sir off camera. I've taken 2 on the war boss and the rest 21 on my squad. So I've got 4 up. 4 up armor save. I've got a scatter dice in there. That's really helpful. So I'm borrowing a dice. So I've got 4 up armor save. So 11 wounds have gone through the armor. Now I've got a 5 up feel no pain. There's a couple of saves there. So that killed off 4 of the Ork bikers. Now I've got the 3 that are on the Warlord. So again, it's a 4 up, 5 up. So 4 up. Oh, I've saved 2. I've got 1 feel no pain and a 5 up. No, so the war boss is down another wound. The Terminator's opened up with the assault cannon. He got 2 hits. He got 2 wounds. I have looked out Sir'd them. They're onto the pain boy. So I've got 2 5 ups to make. And I don't make either of them. So the only other thing out of that squad to open up is the shotgun.
Yep.
So we need 3s to hit, re-rolling 1s. No 1s, all hit. This has shred, and because enfeeble is off, they wound on 4s. With shred, because you only got 1 wound. 2 wounds. I've got 2 more wounds to take, so I'm going to jink these. 5 ups. 1 saved, 1 has gone through, which means I don't get a feel no pain now because my pain boy has died horribly. So yeah, another knob biker down a wound. So the first of the bike squad's going to now open up onto the Ork bikers. 6 shots using the poison 2 up rounds. Yeah. So 3s to hit, 2s to wound. 3s to hit, that looks good. 2 misses, oh, but they're twin linked. All hit. So now we need 2s to wound. Oh, there's 2 1s there, but another 4 wounds on the knob bikers. I get my normal armor save, so that's 4 up. 2 saved, 2 have gone through. So I now take another 2 wounds because again, my pain boy is died. So the next squad to open up will be the second squad of bikes, same target, the Ork bikes. Tom doesn't like my Ork bikes very much. So same again. 3s to hit. There's 1 there, Tom. Re-rolling. Just a twin linked, 1 miss, everything else is hit. And then poison, you drop that one. Poison, 2 up, there's a 1. Everything else has hit. I've got another 6 saves to make. 4 ups. I take another 2 wounds. So as a result of that shooting, Warboss is down to 1 wound. One knob has got another wound left, and I've got one that's untouched. But the Pain Boy and 6 other knob bikers have fallen to the fury of the Deathwatch. The second squad of Deathwatch that came down from the skies in the drop pod opened up at the Killer Can. They took a hull point. They removed its arm. They then opened up with the flamers at the back of the battle wagon. Oh boy, it went boom. Everybody inside died painfully. 4 the grots were pulled down. The other hull point from the Killer Can was taken down. The Deathwatch was not hurt in the explosion, and the truck remained unscathed. So that was quite a painful turn. I've lost battle wagon. I've lost an entire squad of knobs. I've pretty much lost that squad of knobs on the bikes as well from the overwhelming firepower of the Deathwatch. The Deathwatch bikers made it into assault. 9-inch charge, Overwatch, no damage done. Hammer of Wrath put a wound down onto the knob bikers as well. So there's only 3 wounds in here, and I'm going to be hitting last because I've got power claws. The Deathwatch bikers, 9 attacks out of that squad, hitting me on 4s and then wounding me on 4s.
Yeah.
So here we go. Could be a wiped out squad here.
1-1 reroll.
Oh yes, get to re-roll that 1. Don't forget that.
Tactics.
It's still a 1. Again, we need 4s to wound my Orc bikers. These are all with power weapons as well. Oh dear. There's 4
wounds.
4 wounds. Ouch. Well, with those 3 wounds, all with power weapons and no Pain Boy, that squad fell quickly. So didn't even get a chance to hit the back. The bikers have consolidated up 6 inches, heading up towards the Relic. So that was quite a painful turn from the Deathwatch there. So the Orcs need to counter the punch that they've just suffered. Mega Knobs are out of the battle wagon. Are they going to suffer new mini syndrome when they go into the formation down here? I kind of hope not. I hope they go in and wreck their face. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up with the looters first down here, then scorch them and then charge them, hopefully killing enough off, including that Terminator, to wipe the squad out. The Orc shooter boys that I possibly maybe forgot to deploy have come on from reserve from the back of the board. They're looking at opening up at the tactical squad down here. The Killer Cans have turned round. They're opening up as well. Looters going into that formation. And then the only other thing is that both trucks have moved up. It's dropped off the cargo of boys ready to go into the Watchmaster down here. Hopefully killing them off. Weight and numbers. There's going to be a lot of firepower going into these guys first before we enter combat. So far, the shooter boys opened up at the tactical squad down here, coming out of the drop pod. So did the Killer Cans. Only managed to kill one of them. So that was quite poor. Next, basically all of this lot opened up down here, killing off the chaplain, putting a wound onto the Watchmaster down here, so I'm quite happy about that. He's still got 3 wounds left though, so he's quite a beast. I think the big thing this game so far is the Mega Knobs. The Scorchers opened up doing 18 hits. I did 14 wounds. We've lost 2 of the normal Marines down here. We've also got the Chaplain down to 1 wound. Next, it's the Looters to open up. So the Looters are D3. And I've just rolled a 6, so they're 3 shots each. All going on to the same squad down here, trying to soften them up before the Mega Knobs go into combat. So the Looters have got 3 shots each. There's 9 of them, so I've got 27 shots going in down there. That's a lot of dice. I need 5 and 6s to hit. There's a few. I can see a few. So I got 9 hits. Now, they are strength 7, so I'm wounding on 2s. They have all but 1 of wounds, so 8 wounds. So Tom is going to take these first off on his normal Marine. He's the closest, so 3 ups. He's okay at the moment. He's still okay. Tom's rolling these one at a time just to really bug me. I think that one might be cocked, mate.
Slightly the Aquila.
2. He's dead. So now we're on to the Terminator. So 2 ups. He's still rolling them one at a time to bug me.
For the Emperor, come on. One last one, don't do it.
Terminator survives a barrage of shooting. Killer Cans made it into assault, putting on lots of damage down here, killing off 3 of the Deathwatch. And they failed their morale check and they ran away, but they were not chased down. So we're hot on their heels. We're running after them. The other combat that we've sorted out off camera is the Mega Knobs. Now, I actually lost one with bad dice rolling in the first phase of combat with the normal Marines. Then my Mega Knobs hit and I killed off 3, 4 of them. And then the Terminator punched me in the face with his power fist and killed another one. So, yay, I'm down to 1, but with the amount of wounds done, it is a tie. We've just got the small matter of this big mess down here to resolve. It's been a challenge issued by the Watchmaster. One of the knobs of the Power Claw has accepted, so he's probably going to get killed, but, you know. Tom needs 3s to hit me and 3s to wound, so I'm looking for lots and lots of 2s and 1s here, please, Tom.
So, Watchmaster Dave.
Watchmaster Dave, here we go. Ooh, 2 2s there, so we get 2 misses, 2 hits.
That's not good.
And that's not good. And then 3s to wound me.
Yep. AP2.
There's a 3 there.
And a 4.
And a 4.
So
he is squished. Next up, it is the Power Sword and the Lightning Claws to put their hits into the Orc boys. So Power Sword guy, first 3 attacks. Needing 3s. Got 1, 2. 2 hits.
And then 4s to kill.
4s to kill me. Oh, 1 survives, 1 dies. So Lightning Claws now. 3 attacks each, 6 attacks. So 4s and 4s. Oh, 2 1s. I'll take that. And then 4s again to wound me with Shred. Because of Lightning Claws. Shred is not needed. So it's now the Orc boys to go next. It's 4s to hit, 4s to wound. I've got 67 dice. This is what it's like to play Orcs. 67 dice. I need 4s. We'll work this out and then we'll come back. So I've got 31 hits. Again, being an Orc player. Right, 4s to wound. I think there's a few wounds there. So we've got 14 wounds. So there is 5 3-up saves coming in from Tom. There's at least 2, 3 dead. Okay, so we've got 2 more 3-ups.
Oh, God.
Oh, there's another one dead. There's
another
another one dead.
Oh,
There's another
God,
2.
That's the whole squad.
That's the whole squad gone. Now we're over to
8
7 dice on the Watchmaster.
Oh,
He's taken another wound. He's got 2 left.
Tanks it.
He
1
tanks
left.
it. 1 left. Tanks it. He's down to 2 wounds.
But all his bros are dead.
He is on his own. Everybody else is dead. Dave. Everybody's dead, Dave. So now I'm going to hit with my Power Claw. So I need 4s to hit. I need 4 dice. I get 3 hits. But now Tom gets to try and block this. So he can only block 1 of the hit. So you need to roll higher than a 4, mate.
Yeah. Come on.
It's a 6. He's blocked 1 of the hits. So now I've only got 2 hits. He blocked 1, so I need 2s to wound. Oh, 1, 1. 1 goes through. I can't instant kill him because I'm only strength 7.
Iron Halo for the Emperor.
Here we go.
Protect me. Oh, bugger.
It's a 1. He's down to 1 wound. The end of the combat phase, it is a draw down here. We're doing 7 wounds apiece. The plan was to kill off 3 units. This one, kind of. He is still alive. Annoying. Kill this one. Librarian and 1 Terminator left. And kill that one. And they are running away. So at the end of turn 2 for the Orcs, it's not looking too bad, I think. I don't know. It's still quite close. The Relic has not moved yet and nobody is on it. The bikes have moved around. They're looking at joining into combat with the Watchmaster. They've seen their Warlord take a bit of a pounding and the squad get overwhelmed by the Green Horde, so they're going in for a bit of moral support. The guys are down off the terrain. They're looking at going into the battle wagon. They will open up with their frag rubbish before that happens. The other squad of bikes have moved around. They're looking at possibly the Grots or the truck, and then obviously the Relic is there. The squad have rallied. They're going to go into the Killer Cans, but they're being supported by the 2nd of the drop pods, or the 3rd of the drop pods that's come in. And the guys are out and they're going to look at shooting and flaming all of the looters up on the fortress. Mission tactics for the Deathwatch this turn is basically re-rolling 1s against troops. Into the psychic phase, squad with the Power Claw of Enfeeble on. So they're weaker than everything now, so that's brilliant. And also Iron Arm has gone off on the Librarian, so that makes him tougher. Brilliant, that's helpful. Into the shooting phase, I have lost a truck. The bikes opened up at that, stripping off all the hull points. Down here, my grots have taken a pounding, so they got shot at by the snipers all the way up here. Did get a cover save, managed to save my Runtown, so he's okay. Killer cans have gone. These guys down here that are rallied frag them, and the kill team that popped in on the drop pod flamed the looters, killing all of them off. It's going to be into assault. We've got this little mess to sort out. The bikes will be joining in, and then obviously we've got the Mega Knob down here. A challenge has been issued by the master down here, and Orks is stupid enough to accept it, so the Power Claw guy has gone in. So Watchmaster Dave needs 3s to hit.
Yep. Rerolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s. Where's that one gone? That's a 3 down there. And now he needs 2s to wound me because of enfeeble and all that jazz. Oh, he's very dead. So 4 wounds so far. The boss has got 3 other orcs from his unit have gone. It's now the turn of the bikes to hit. 9 hits, hitting me on 4s. Oh, there's a few misses.
Yeah.
So because of enfeeble now, 4 hits, killing me on 2s. Oh, 4 dead. Because there's 2 units in here, I've separated them out to make this a little bit easier. So the one remaining guy from squad 2, he's going to put his hits on the bikes, and then squad 1, going to go put them onto the Watchmaster. So we're going to do this little guy first. So I'm hitting on 4s, 3 dice, 3 hits. But because of enfeeble and everything else, I need 6s to wound now. 1 wound. So 3 up save. It's fine. Now it's the other squad onto the Watchmaster. I get 23 dice. I'm hitting on 4s. Sort that pile out. So I got 10 hits there. Now I'm down to strength 3 because I'm Orks. So I'm wounding on 5s. Drop dice. Wounding on 5s. There is 2 wounds. He has only got 1 wound left. So all I need is 1-1. From Tom's armour save, and the Watchmaster is dead.
Watchmaster Dave, he's invoked the Emperor, here we go. He's dead.
He's dead. That's brilliant. So the Orc boys found their leadership, they were charged down, and both squads have been wiped out. But they did kill Watchmaster Dave, so that is Slay the Warlord for the Orcs this turn. So we're not much left on the battlefield now for the Orcs. The battle wagon's moved around, just hiding its butt armour. Battle wagon opened up at the bikes, no damage done down there. The Grots have moved and ran, so they're on the Relic. Shooter boys have moved, they opened up at the remaining 3-man squad down here, killing another one off, but they have passed their morale check. There is going to be no assault at all for the Orcs this turn. I think it's going to be the final round this game, and the Deathwatch are looking at a tabling. Everything has pretty much fallen. The shooter boys are wiped out from the guys out of the drop pods opening up with their flamers and then their shots. The Gretchen were killed by the bikes. The truck was hit at by the assault cannons and the bikes, taking off all of the hull points down there. One thing I forgot to mention is that the Gretchen actually had enfeeble on them because, you know, one left in a root hound, and he put enfeeble on them. It's a little bit harsh. And then into assault down here, and the battle wagon is still alive with 1 hull points. These guys have failed to damage it. This was immobilised and crew shaken in the shooting phase, so these guys are also hitting, and they only did 1 hull point. So at the end of the game, it is a victory for the Deathwatch. There is no way that I can hold that relic with an immobilised battle wagon. That's not going to happen. So these guys hold the relic. The might of the Emperor and the wrath of the Deathwatch have fallen onto this planet, and it's fallen harsh, and the Orcs have suffered at the consequences. So guys, just going to do our quick little post-game review. That was a tough one for the Orcs. Tommy's back with his Deathwatch and took the Orcs to school a little bit there, I think. On the good news, the character that we called Robin died.
Oh yeah, he died hard.
He got pulled down by a lot of Orc boys, and that's always a bit of a bonus. Units of the game for the Orcs. I don't know. Mega Knobs did okay for their first battle. They scorched the hell out of your formation unit, and then fell in combat, which is a little bit annoying. But that was down to poor dice rolling. But they actually performed quite well. The Orc boys did okay in combat, cutting off your your Warlord.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think Orcs are Orcs at the moment.
Well, yeah. That one didn't take away from you. I think you seized.
I did, and I don't know if that helped.
Because you got too close to me, and then you spread all your units out so I could get my drop pods in nicely.
Yeah, if I'd have gone second at the first turn, you'd have drop podded in, you'd have come up to me a little bit more, and then I'd just charged you in my turn, where I had to wait to the second turn to charge you, so it was a bit So I don't think rolling that 6 actually helped me.
No, I think that was Orc cunning gone wrongs.
Yeah, somewhere.
But, no, I think my model of the game, probably Watchmaster Dave. He held up Orc Boys unit pretty much on his own for almost 2 turns. Just died at the end.
He did just die.
Just. But it was either between him or Librarian. I'm going to call him Librarian Rich from now on.
Yes, I like that. Robin's dead. Long live the rich.
He was a bit of a cock, enfeebling the grots at the end, taking him down to T1.
That was really harsh. Taking them down to toughness 1 just because they're grot. I mean, seriously, what was on that? And there's one of them left.
Yeah.
There's the grunt left, and he was like, enfeeble.
The Librarian, he did really well today, actually.
He did. He did do quite well.
Enfeebling those bikes was huge, because think of all the extra wounds I want to go on them.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. I think those bikes should have done a lot more. They are the Death Star unit. They're not as good as what they used to be, because they no longer have Dust Cloud, they have Jink. But you'd have flamed them anyway, so you'd have ignored the cover, so I wouldn't have got that. Positioning, I think probably the War Boss and the Pain Boy didn't help. They should have been on the other side, so they were further away. But, I didn't know you were going to drop one in there, so... It's that give or take, and it's kind of, I wish they'd have gone into combat, because they are nasty in combat.
Yeah.
Bikes versus bikes, I think would have pulled you down.
Oh, easily.
Just waiting
How many
numbers.
power claws did you have?
4, not including the War Boss, so 5.
Yeah, you would have done.
Yeah, I'd have pulled you down. But it was, that was a good fun game. It's nice playing Relic. It's nice playing 40k. It's still a good game. It's nice to get Deathwatch on the channel. First time they've been on. They are beautifully painted up, and they're good because apart from I've got one bone to pick. There is no Ultramarines in there. The Space Wolves, which is fine, I'm quite happy about that. But there's no Ultramarines in there.
Yeah, unfortunately, all my Ultramarines pauldron sprues just vanished. Just into the wall. Just none of them appeared, especially not on the frag cannons.
But you've got Iron Hands and you've got Blood Angels, which are Robin's 2 foot chapters.
I've got one Iron Hands and a couple of Blood Angels, but the Iron Hands dice, as you saw, it didn't like me.
No, the Iron Hands, the Iron Hands.
You just sense the Emperor's Children in me, it's like just recoils.
Yeah. But I think that pretty much showed off what Deathwatch would do in real life if this was real life. Yeah. They would literally come down to the planet, they would destroy you quite quickly, especially Orcs.
Oh yeah.
And the Wrath of the Emperor. But your Watchmaster was pulled down. He was killed.
It's a valiant sacrifice. He held up the boys and then
if you want to call it that, then that's fine.
It was valiant. It was some of the vanguards that didn't even get to it. It was the chaplain as well getting pulled down to Orc snipers.
Oh, Orcs shooting, boom, boom, boom. But it's just the way to dice. It's like there's 90 odd dice in that combat, and that wasn't all of them because you killed a few off. So there's a lot of dice going in. So please leave us a comment. What do you think to Tom's Deathwatch? It is lovely, and it is nice to have 40k back on the channel because it's been a little while. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one.